Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, or if you're new here, I'm Alyssa.
I'm Garrett.
And we are the Leffersons, and we've got another top 10 video for you guys today, and it is going to be Animal Kingdom today.
So if you're new to this whole thing, Alyssa and I are annual pass holders at Walt Disney World, which means that we have the ability to go multiple times in a year. And our aim with this favorites is to kind of pass on some of the things that we've learned and experiences we've had on to you, the lovely people of YouTube.
Yes, if you've never been to Disney World before, definitely keep watching because we're going to give you literally the best way to have the most magical day at Animal Kingdom. But also, if you have been, this will maybe give you some different and new things to do as well.
We've also done this with Magic Kingdom, which we'll leave linked down below and right here as well. And we cover everything from rides to food to experiences. We cover it all.
Yep.
So with that being said, let's get on to the top 10 of Animal Kingdom.
Number 1, Ride Flight of Passage. Of course, this is going to be our number 1. Really, this is number 1 in all of Walt Disney World. This is our absolute favorite ride of any ride in Walt Disney World.
If you're not familiar with it, it is a flying simulator from the movie Avatar, and you're on back of kind of like a dragon. It's a
banshee.
It's a banshee.
Yeah.
And the queue is amazing. If you're a sci-fi geek or you really like the movie, you go through like the lab. You get to see an avatar floating there before you get in there, and then you mount onto, sorry, I can talk forever about this. You get onto like, it's almost like a motorcycle mount seat, and you can feel the banshee breathing.
It's not just the ride. It's kind of like a 20-minute experience. You get into one room and then into another room, and then you're finally in the ride. It is just incredible.
And it's 3D, 4D, it has smells, it has, you move up, down, left, right, pitches and rolls.
Yes.
It's so cool. If you are sensitive to movement and stuff, like if Mission Space doesn't tickle your fancy.
Well, Mission Space is a little extreme.
It is extreme. I'm saying, don't be scared about this, because we've been with people that are really sensitive to movement rides, and they come out of that and they're like, oh, that was a lot better than you expected.
Yeah.
So
I would consider it to be a little bit more intense than like Soarin', if you've ever been on Soarin', which we'll touch on when we talk about Epcot. But
and it's a super duper popular ride. If you want to ride it, you either need to A, get a fast pass for it, or B, rope drop it.
Yes.
So the rope drop means that you are there at the park as soon as it opens and you go straight to that ride, because the line, while it may be intimidating, will stretch all the way back almost into Africa. But don't be scared, it moves quickly, and I think usually it's about an hour wait.
Yeah, and that's at the beginning of the day. We've waited anywhere from 30 minutes up to an hour and a half at the very beginning of the day, but it's better to do it then because A, it's a little bit cooler in the morning, so when you're waiting in line outside, it's not as bad, and B, if you wait until later in the day, it can be up to 3 to 4 hours long. It's insane. So definitely make sure to either get a fast pass or rope drop.
Number 2, ride Expedition Everest. This is a thrill coaster.
Yes.
Like this is not a baby coaster. This is not Seven Doors Mine Train. This makes it feel like your stomach is coming out your toes. It's awesome.
It is so awesome. This is our second favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World. Most of our favorite rides are actually at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Expedition Everest is a steel roller coaster that eventually goes backwards. So we're just gonna leave it there.
And it has a Yeti.
There is a Yeti, yes.
Which is pretty stinking awesome.
So much fun. If you like a thrill, yes.
It has one of the best views of the park as you drop out of the mountain. Well, yeah, you're seeing it right now.
The one thing about Expedition Everest, you definitely try to get a fast pass for it. It is pretty easy to get a day of fast pass for it, but they also have a single rider line.
One of the very few rides in Disney World that does.
Exactly.
Pro tip, after that, go get ice cream out of the ice cream truck, and it's great.
Oh yeah, we didn't even mention that. You love that ice cream truck. That's not on our top 10 list, but Garrett loves that ice cream.
It's
honorable mention.
2.5.
Number 3, go on Kilimanjaro Safari. This is like the iconic ride for Animal Kingdom. You literally can't go to Animal Kingdom without going on this.
It's funny that by number 3, we're finally talking about the animals of Animal Kingdom. So if you're not aware, there is the safari, and they have animals out free roaming. They're not in cages.
They're in their natural
enclosures.
habitats.
As close as they can get in Florida.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. And the animals can get right up to the truck. Obviously, you're not allowed to touch them or anything, but you get to see giraffes and lions and rhinoceri.
Alligators, elephants.
Hippos.
Yeah, flamingos. The great thing about Kilimanjaro Safari is that it is a completely different experience each and every time. We definitely recommend going in the morning, very early in the morning, because that's when they're most active. And then also, if you have the time, go again like at dusk, like in the afternoon, because you get to see different animals at different times of day.
And the drivers are narrating and pointing out animals as you're going, and they are super knowledgeable.
Yes.
And they'll answer questions if you're respectful about when you're asking them.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Number 4, watch Festival of the Lion King. So this is a half-hour Broadway level show that is in Animal Kingdom. They have real singers, they have dancers, they have acrobatics, they have lighting, they have audience participation.
That fire guy that shoots out the fire.
Yes, he does. It's everything, and
literally amazing.
Of course, it's Disney World, so the vocal talent is like
top notch. It's
on point.
It's literally like it's Broadway level. Honestly, like if you are into Broadway shows, or if you even just like to watch musicals, you definitely need to make sure that you see this show.
And they do offer fast passes for this. You don't necessarily need those because they can usually fit everybody.
Yeah.
So if you're further up in the queue on a regular, you're fine.
The great thing about Festival of the Lion King too is even if you don't have a fast pass and if you're farther up, there is no bad seat in Festival of the Lion King. You get a good view anywhere that you're sitting.
It's theater in the round
Yeah.
for the theater nerds out there.
Yeah. Number 5, watch the drum show in Pandora. So if you didn't know, Pandora is the newest land in Animal Kingdom. It is where Flight of Passage is. They also have another ride called Navi River Journey.
Based off the movie Avatar.
Yes, based off the movie Avatar, but the drum show is a show that only happens a few times of the day. You're gonna have to make sure that you grab your guide map at the beginning of the day because it's going to have show times so that you can go and watch these drum shows at the specific times.
Or you can ask cast members right around there and they'll be able to let you know.
It is just super fun. I just love, it just sounds cool.
They use the space to make the sound so much better.
Yeah.
And they it's so cool.
We don't even really know how they do it. It just sounds amazing.
Oh, it's Disney. It's magic.
It's entertaining and it's fun. And it's if you just want to sit or stand and have a 10-minute break, definitely make sure that you watch the drum show.
And they talk about Navi lore.
Yeah, they're like in character, and it isn't just like they're like, we're calling out to Awa, and then you hear, and they're like, do you hear them? It's so cool.
And they get us interacting too. We'll clap or they'll bring kids up and have them play the drums.
Or like a dad. They always have a dad.
Yeah.
That
it's
guy.
Just fun. Yeah, of course. It's just a super fun show.
Number 6, take a break at Nomad Lounge. Here we go. So if you're not familiar with Nomad Lounge, it's on the way into Pandora. It's right next to Tiffin's, which is
They're one of their biggest signature restaurants.
Signature, that's
which is
what it is.
supposed to be delicious. We've
haven't
never
been there.
Yeah.
But they have an outdoor seating area as well as an inside one, but we go for the outside seating, and they have like these couches and these lounge chairs, and it's kind of in the shade, but it's off the beaten path and it's quiet because you're surrounded by the trees, and they have some excellent cocktails.
Yes. Even if you're going with children, at this point of the day, maybe 3 p.m., you're probably going to want an alcoholic drink. So this can be for anyone,
and they
kids
have,
or not kids.
And they got soda and stuff too.
Yeah. We'll talk about our favorite alcoholic drinks.
Okay.
Mine is the Lamu Libation. It's very fruity. It is just absolutely delicious.
Mine, I always forget the name of mine. I wrote it down. The Annapurna Zing. It's like a Moscow Mule, so it has that ginger and that zing, and it's like clean and crisp, and that's what you want because it's always 1 billion degrees at Disney World. And
there's one more thing that you need to pick up when you go to Nomad Lounge. grab the churros. Order the churros. They are just little miniature churros. They might not look like much, but they come out warm. They melt in your mouth. They give you like a berry dipping sauce and like a sweet dipping sauce. So good. So good.
And they have a whole menu of treats, so that's not the only thing they have. So.
Yeah.
But I would not go there for a meal. It's definitely a break for drinks. And
a lot of people go there to like have their appetizer or some drinks before they eat at Tiffin's too, because they're connected. So if you're gonna eat at Tiffin's, definitely stop at Nomad Lounge first. Get yourself some delicious cocktails.
check it out.
I believe you can get the cocktails at Tiffin's as well.
I'd believe it.
So we've never eaten there, but I'm pretty sure you can get the same menu. Number 7, if you can tell by what I'm wearing here, you need to go meet Doug and Russell from Up and also find Kevin. Doug and Russell are from Up, obviously, and you can only meet them in Animal Kingdom. They are absolutely adorable to meet.
They're a blast to meet, honestly.
And then the other great thing.
Kevin. You can't forget about Kevin. She wanders all around the park. She's like 10 feet tall. Her feathers are beautiful. And then if you get on her good side, she'll go look right at you and go, "Bleh!" And it's so amazing. So you'll see her from like a mile away.
Yes.
Because she's just up above the crowd. You can't see my hand because it's way up there.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
If you're lucky, you might be able to get a picture with her, but they tend to keep her walking because otherwise people will literally like cluster around her. There are cast members near to like kind of
help her
out, but it's just fun to be able to walk around and see Kevin just walking around
from a mile away.
It's amazing.
Number 8, eat at Satu'li Canteen in Pandora. This is my spot.
Garrett literally will eat every single meal at Satu'li.
So the best part about Satu'li is they have these bowls that you can create. You choose your protein, which is like a chicken, a steak, shrimp, or you can get all 3. And then you choose like a noodle base, rice base, hash base, and then you choose a sauce. And they have like
dressing.
this creamy stuff, and they have good beer, and they had this peppermint.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
the
amazing.
peppermint dessert from Christmas was amazing. That might sound like a table service or a signature, but it's actually a quick service, which is one of the reasons why we love it. We can go in, go out. It's a little bit more expensive than your typical quick service, I guess I would say, but it's definitely worth the money because you're getting fresh food. It's kind of like Chipotle.
Yeah.
Like if you like Chipotle or Qdoba or something like that, it's around the same experience.
Like you see them grilling up all this stuff. They have a big grill off to the side as you go in. But then also inside it's kind of darker and it really helps you cool down because it's just wonderful.
It's really pretty themed in there too for Pandora. Number 9, walk the animal trails. Now, of course, if you didn't know, which we've kind of already touched on this, Animal Kingdom is kind of like also a zoo. You can just walk around and explore all sorts of different animals. They have different animal trails. They have like a gorilla trail. They have a tiger trail. They have a bird house or a bird trail. You can see otters. You can see tamarins and monkeys. You can see so many different animals just by walking around. So we definitely suggest taking some time, especially like if you're in between fast passes or you're just looking to slow down, take some time.
Go explore.
Explore, exactly. You just have to walk around and explore the animals that they have.
So in the center of the park, they have the Tree of Life, and if you go down towards it, they have these small enclosures every once in a while, and they have like huge porcupines, anteaters. Is there like a capybara?
The tortoise is back there.
Yeah, there's a couple tortoises, but there's like small little things, and it's real quiet, and usually it's in the shade, so we go back there just to kind of escape the crush of people.
And you get a really awesome back view of Tree of Life, and you can really get up close to it and see all that like
animals that are carved into it.
It is so cool.
It's amazing. Number 10, watch Rivers of Light. This is the nighttime show at Animal Kingdom, and we actually hadn't been in Animal Kingdom at night until our last trip.
Yeah, if we would have filmed this 6 months ago, this wouldn't have even been on our top 10 list. This was our first time. We never thought to even see Rivers of Light. We just didn't think it was worth it. We always heard like bad things about it.
I think it's because it started off with a very rough start. The rafts weren't working. There was a lot of technical issues, and I think it just got a bad rap.
Yeah. But honestly, we watched it, and we also watched it in the pouring rain, mind you, and it was amazing.
It was beautiful.
It was so beautiful. The music was amazing. If you're a big music buff, amazing music. It was just it was just really nice.
It was not, and the tech and all the stuff that's moving around, and they have the lasers and they project on the water like they do in Fantasmic. It was really a neat experience.
It was. It was kind of like the perfect way to end your Animal Kingdom day, though we've never ended it like that, but it was awesome.
And then right from there, you can just roll right into Pandora because it's like glowing like crazy.
Yes.
The park completely changes at night, especially at Animal Kingdom. And we were there during the Christmas season, so they had their Christmas decorations, and they project on the tree as well.
Yeah, we'll leave that link down below where we explore Animal Kingdom at night, because literally
So
the
good.
entire time in that vlog, we were just like, this is so amazing. Why have we never been here at night?
It was so cool.
That is it for our top 10, but we are going to give an honorable mention to Chip and Dale.
But not normal Chip and Dale. No.
You can meet Chip and Dale at most of the parks. You can meet Chip and Dale, but Chip and Dale are especially fun to meet in Animal Kingdom because
Why?
they're dressed up as dinosaurs.
They're in like dinosaur jammies.
Yeah, it's called Chipmunkosaurus, and we've only met them once there, but it was literally the most magical moment we've ever had. Of course, we're inserting some clips here.
It was Alyssa's most magical moment.
Really, in any park, make sure that you also take the time to meet some of the characters, especially if they're like Chip and Dale dressed as dinosaurs. That's a very Animal Kingdom thing. Like, it's very specific, and same with like Doug and Russell. It's very specific to Animal Kingdom. Definitely try to see the characters that are specific to that park. So that is it. That is our top 10 things to do at Animal Kingdom to have a pretty magical day. Now, of course, there's a lot of other things to do there.
Yes.
And if we did not list your favorite thing to do at Animal Kingdom, definitely leave it in the comments below. If you've never been to Animal Kingdom, go and read the comments below, because a lot of people will, of course, mention things that we didn't mention. There's a lot of other amazing eateries at Animal Kingdom that we also didn't mention. It was really hard to pick 10 things for Animal Kingdom, honestly.
Well, one of the best things about Animal Kingdom that it is one of the smaller parks, and so
Yeah.
it's easier to get through in one day.
Yeah.
Like Land Area, it's a huge park.
You could do 2 days especially if you're going to take the time to do all of the trails
Yep.
and every single show and every single ride. But if you're just wanting to get the highlights, 1 day is probably plenty to see what Animal Kingdom has to offer.
Another bonus if you like stage shows, Nemo and Friends.
Yeah,
Or
that's
not-
another
not
good
Nemo
one.
and
We're
Friends,
like adding
but-
a million things to this.
It's just so good. It's hard to do 10. That's it.
It really is. If you are watching this and our other top 10 videos are out, we have a whole Walt Disney World Planning playlist that we are going to be adding this to. So our Walt Disney World Planning playlist will be linked down below in case if you're needing other ideas to plan your Disney World vacation.
If you like what we do here and you want more planning as we get this series going, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification because it will pop up whenever we put a new video out. We do about 3 videos a week.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you real soon. Bye, guys!
See you later.